Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you. To the esteemed parents and the bright young girls tuning in, welcome to this highly informative explainer series. This has been thoughtfully put together by the professionals at Onjob Training Academy. Today, we are focusing on a truly game-changing topic. We're going to look at exactly how middle-class girls currently studying in the 8th to 10th standard can completely transform their English speaking, reading, and understanding.
So, here is our quick agenda for today. We will be covering English as the ultimate life skill, why it's a skill and not a talent, your daily improvement roadmap, the guiding role of parents, our 6-month transformation plan, and finally, unlocking a bright future. Okay, let's jump right in.
Section 1, English as the ultimate life skill. Now, to the parents watching, you might be wondering, why exactly is English so absolutely critical for my daughter right now? Especially if she is currently studying in a regional medium school. Well, let me tell you, it is definitely not just another subject you cram for to pass school exams. No, it is literally the master key that unlocks global doors.
Just think about the strict demands of today's competitive world, right? Whether we are talking about higher education, engineering, medical, CA, NBA, or walking into modern job interviews in the tech sector, English is pretty much mandatory. For a middle-class girl, gaining fluency is what gives her that huge leveling advantage. It allows her to confidently stand head-to-head with students from expensive private schools. It secures those better college admissions, leads directly to higher-paying jobs, and ultimately guarantees true financial independence. That's the real goal here.
Moving on to Section 2, a skill, not a talent.
Now, I want you to really listen to this profound truth. English is a skill, like cycling or swimming. Nobody is born knowing English. You know, so many students from Marathi or Hindi mediums tend to hold themselves back thinking, oh, my English is weak, or I just can't speak English. Actually, let's scratch that mindset entirely. Please remember, English is absolutely not some inborn talent reserved for a lucky few. It is 100% a learnable skill. I mean, we've seen students from remote villages go on to become highly successful engineers and software professionals. How? Simply because they practiced it step by step.
To get those incredible results, you have to focus on 4 core pillars simultaneously: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. See, you just cannot sit there memorizing grammar rules from a textbook and magically expect to speak fluently. It simply doesn't work that way. Nurturing all 4 of these areas together is the proven, fail-proof methodology for achieving lasting confidence.
Which brings us to Section 3, your daily improvement roadmap.
Okay, I want you to think about the number 825. Huge number, right? What does that actually mean for us? Well, if you simply note down just 5 new words every single day in a dedicated My English Improvement notebook, that adds up to a staggering 1825 new words in just 1 year. It's like building a massive vocabulary bank with just a tiny, minimal daily deposit. It completely transforms your vocabulary without ever feeling overwhelming.
We also really need to break some old habits. For example, instead of saying in Hindi or Marathi, "Mummy pani do," practice saying, "Mummy, please give me water." Or instead of "Main school ja rahi hoon," try "I am going to school." This is the secret technique used by all the academic toppers. Stop translating in your head from your mother tongue. Start thinking directly in simple English sentences at home every single day. Trust me, this trains your brain so much faster.
So, let's break down this highly effective 40-minute daily routine. First, dedicate 15 minutes to reading. You can start with school textbooks or simple storybooks, and then slowly graduate to newspapers like the Hindu or the Indian Express. Then, take maybe 5 minutes for those 5 new vocabulary words we talked about. Next, spend 10 minutes on speaking practice. And let me tell you, standing in front of your mirror and introducing yourself, it might feel a bit silly at first, but it is an incredibly powerful way to build confidence fast. Finally, spend your last 10 minutes listening carefully. There are amazing, free educational YouTube channels out there. BBC Learning English, Speak English with Mr. Duncan, English Ada, or Let's Talk. Just 40 minutes a day and the results will genuinely blow you away.
Let's look at Section 4, the guiding role of parents. To the esteemed parents tuning into this explainer, your role here is absolutely vital. Yes, even if you don't speak English fluently yourselves. Here is exactly how you can support her. First up, motivate her daily. Please never tell her your English is weak. Instead, lovingly encourage her. Say, you can improve, just keep practicing. Second, buy her simple English storybooks. It is such a low-cost, high-value investment in her future. Third, gently encourage her to watch educational English videos instead of standard mobile entertainment. And lastly, if it's possible, enroll her in spoken English classes for that professional guidance. They are usually quite affordable, ranging from 500 to 1,500 rupees a month. We earnestly request you to do the needful to create this positive, encouraging environment right at home.
That brings us to Section 5, the 6-month transformation plan.
Let's look at the practical timeline to see how this 40-minute routine pays off over half a year. If she strictly follows the plan, here's exactly what happens. Months 1 and 2 are all about laying that foundation, learning basic words and speaking very simple sentences without any fear. Then, months 3 and 4 integrate that daily newspaper reading and regular speaking practice with family. And by months 5 and 6, she will experience a massive boost in confidence. She'll begin to understand most spoken English and start speaking confidently herself. Give it 1 to 2 years, and she will be completely fluent. Consistency is the magic ingredient here, no shortcuts.
And finally, Section 6, unlock her bright future.
To truly see how this methodology changes lives, consider the absolutely inspiring story of Sunita. Sunita was a middle-class Marathi medium student. Back in the 8th standard, her English was noticeably weak, but she faithfully committed to this exact 40-minute daily routine. She read the newspaper, logged her 5 words, watched educational videos, and spoke English every single day. Fast forward 2 years, her confidence had completely skyrocketed. She successfully cleared her engineering entrance exams, and today she thrives in a brilliant career at a reputed IT company. Mastering English literally changed the entire trajectory of her life. Which brings us to a really vital question for all the parents and students watching this explainer. English is so much more than a school subject. It is a powerful tool that empowers our middle-class girls to build independent, successful, globally connected lives. So the question remains, will you give your daughter the key to confidence and global success? Are you ready to support her transformation starting today?
If you want to unlock this complete roadmap and give your daughter the ultimate gift of education, simply scan the provided QR code or check the explainer description to get the Onjob Training Academy ebook. With just a single one-time payment, you get lifetime access to this absolutely invaluable guide. Empower her beautiful future today. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single English word. Thank you so much for joining me in this explainer, and happy learning.